Okay. So welcome students, welcome to lecture number 13 where we will be covering module number 2 under subject financial management. As we know, under this particular module, we have seen the meaning of time value of money, future value, how to calculate the present value, simple interest, compound interest. We have seen capital recovery, loan amortization and case study on loan amortization. So today we have just left with this computer lab for calculation of future value, present value and loan amortization in MS Excel. So today we will be covering how to compute the future value, present value and loan amortization in MS Excel. Students, are you all well versed with MS Excel? Does everyone know the functions of MS Excel? Yes, students? Students, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
I want everyone knows how to operate and use the formulas in MS Excel? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so today we will be seeing how to compute all these functions directly with the use of MS Excel. Because once you join to work, there you all can calculate it by using Excel. No need to do the manual calculation that we are doing or that we have studied. But this will not come in your examination because the practical part is not covered in final examination for you all. This is just for your understanding. In future, when you all go, how do you all need to solve the practical questions using Excel? Okay, so let us understand. So first is simple interest. So let us just understand this. Suppose I am taking the similar sums. If you invest 10,000 in a bank at a simple interest of 7% per annum, what will be the amount at the end of 3 years? Okay, so we know here in the amount, the principal amount is 10,000, the interest is 7%, and the period given is 3 years. We know the formula for simple interest is PTR divided by 100. Okay, so students, now I need to know the answer of simple interest. How do I solve this using Excel? So first thing, students, when you're applying any formula in Excel, what are you supposed to write? First, your formula always begins with the sign is equals to. So you have to always use a formula in Excel by beginning with is equals to. If you are doing without is equals to, you will get an error. So is equals to P. Now what is P here? You can directly select that particular cell, that is 10,000 rupees. You can directly select that cell into PT. T is 3 into interest is 7%. Directly select that cell, students. No need to do any further thing. 7%, and just press on enter. So when you press on enter, you get your interest as 2,100. So this is a very simple way in which you can calculate the amount of simple interest by using the formula in Excel. What if I was not starting it with is equals to? Everyone can see the formula bar here where my cursor is there. Just see the formula bar is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose if I am not writing is equals to, what will happen? The formula will be as it is. It will not give you an answer. So just remember, in Excel, whenever you have to use a formula, it has to always begin with is equals to. Is this clear? Okay. Is this particular simple
Yes, ma'am.
problem clear to everyone? I'll be
Yes,
just showing
ma'am.
you each of one problem, okay? Because in detail we have already seen in the manual calculation. Now with the base of this, you can solve any problem in Excel. Next, we'll see compound interest. Determine the compound interest for an investment of rupees 7,500 at 6% compounded. We'll make it annually, and later I'll show you for half yearly also. Compounded yearly for 6 years. Okay. Now, principal is 7,500, interest is 6%, and period is 6. How do we calculate compound interest, students? It is simple, that it is compounded amount or the future value minus the present value or the principal amount. Now, how do we calculate this using Excel? Instead of using the formulas that we have seen in our manual calculation, we will use the help of Excel functions. So again, I told you all it starts with is equals to. Now, can anyone tell me compounded amount is also called as the compounded amount is the future amount. It is also called as what, students? Future value, right?
Value.
Yes. So I will just write
Yes,
here
ma'am.
FV. I'm just, what am I writing here? Because I want to find the compounded amount, I'm just going to write FV. Is this clear? Now, here you all can see down I got a particular function, that is the formula, that is FV. I have to select this FV and click on tab button. When you're using a laptop or computer, you have a tab button, or simply use an open bracket. Is this clear? In order to calculate the future value, function has the Excel has inbuilt formulas. You need not use the tables. You need not use your formulas, manual formulas. What was a manual formula? P in the bracket 1 plus r raised to n. But you need not use all that here. Excel has ready-madely given you the formulas. Just use the formulas. Okay. So what Excel is telling? First, write the rate. So I just click on this rate. See, students, here there is F insert function. There's an option here. So when I click on this, here I have to just write the rate. Now, what is the rate, students? Rate is 6%. So instead of writing here 6%, what you have to do, just select that particular cell. Then this N per is nothing but the period. The period is 6. Instead of writing 6, quickly just click on 6. PMT is the payment, students. Now, what is stands for PMT is this cash flows. Like if it is an cash flow annuity, or if it is an multiple unequal cash flow, you need to write it here. Okay. Now, since in this problem there is no cash flows, you have to write here 0. And then PV. PV is what? The principal present value. Present value is 7,500. So just click on this cell B3. Okay. And then click on OK. You get your compounded amount or the future value as 10,638. Now, why have we got this in minus? Simple, students. Just see. Determine the compound interest for an investment of 7,500. Now, when today you are investing, correct? Today when you're investing, the money is flowing out of the pocket. So when money is flowing out of the pocket, it has to be a cash outflow. So when you write this principal amount as in minus, you will get this amount as positive, because your initial investment was out of the pocket. At the end of the 6 years, you are getting an inflow of 10,633, 638. Therefore, here it is minus 7,500. If you take, you will get there positive 10,638. Now, how do you calculate compound interest? Can anyone tell me? How is compound interest calculated here? It is simple, is equals to this B7, that is your compounded amount, minus B3, that is your present value. So this is nothing but your compound interest. Is this problem clear, students? Yes, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So which formula did we learn here in Excel?
Compound interest.
No. We
Compound
learned the
interest
formula.
and simple interest.
No, dear. No. Which formula in Excel did
value.
we learn? We learned the function of future value. So directly did we use any tables here? Did we do any calculation? The system itself, we just gave the data to the system calculated by itself. Now, let us proceed ahead. Let us calculate the future value of a single cash flow. What you have to do is, this data you have to write it in the cells. So suppose if you deposited rupees 55,650 in a bank, which was paying 15% of interest on a 10-year term deposit, how much would the deposit grow at the end? So again, the present value is 55,650, interest is 15%, period is 10. So can anyone tell me how do I calculate the future value not using the manual formula, not using P in the bracket 1 plus R raised to N? How will I solve this using the Excel functions? Can anyone tell me with what am I supposed to start? How do I get this? First, you have to always start with is equals to. Since we have to calculate future value, the Excel has the function of future value. So just click FV, click on the open bracket, Go to this function fx. You can see here insert function. After going there, just they are asking you the information rate. What is the rate? Just click on b4 b5. Then what is the period? Click on b6. What is the pmt? Pmt is your cash flows. This is not a cash flows. There is no series of cash flows. They are asking you the annuity. Annuity is 0. What is the present value? It is 55,650. Just click on OK. You get your future value directly by Excel. Is this clear, students? Is this particular part clear? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
now suppose in this particular same problem, if the future present value is given, if the future value is given, if the period is given, but suppose rate of interest was not given. Suppose this was unknown. The rate of interest was not given. Then how would we use the Excel functions in order to calculate the rate of interest? So it is a again very simple formula which the Excel is providing. Just click on is equals to, okay, just type rate. Okay, you type rate, open the bracket. When you open the bracket, just click on this fx. They are asking you certain information which you need to give, then they will calculate the rate. So what is the period? The period is 10 years. Is there any PMT? No, there is no annuity in this problem, so just click on 0. PMT, again I'm repeating, it is cash flow, series of cash flow. PV, is PV given? Yes, it is given. Next, is future value given? Yes. Suppose it is given and we have to calculate the interest. Now just click on OK. You have got the rate as 15%. This is just suppose if interest rate was not given, rest other information given. How would you find out the rate of interest using the Excel function? Is this particular clear, students? Is this particular problem clear? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now Excel has, see now, I before moving ahead, I'll just show you. This is fx. These are functions, that is formulas that Excel is providing. There are n number of formulas that Excel is providing. So what you have to do is either directly do is equals to fv, you will get the formula. Otherwise, go to the insert function formula. There you select a category. Category you will select as financial category. Okay. In financial category, you have to search for future value. Here you get fv. Just click on that and click on OK. So you directly get the FV formula, or you can do is equals to FV. Both the methods are okay. Both will land up in the same platform. Okay. Next, let us move ahead to finding out the future value of multiple equal cash flow. Okay. Now, suppose that a firm deposits rupees 5,000 at the end of each year, students. So here PMT is given. Cash flow is given. Present value is not given. For 4 years at 6% rate of interest. So what are we going to do? We are going to use the Excel in order to calculate the financial value, future value, which is nothing but is equals to FV. Okay. Then just click on this rate. What is the rate? 6%. What is the period? 4. What is the PMT? 5,000. Is present value given in the problem, students? Is present value given in the problem? Yes,
No.
students? Or no. So if it is no information is given, just write 0 here and then click on OK. You get the future value as 21,873. Now, can anyone tell me, was the sum on deferred annuity or annuity due? Can anyone tell me? Is
Deferred
this
annuity.
okay? Suppose if the same problem was at the beginning of the period. Suppose the same problem was at beginning of the period. Then how will you calculate your future value? Okay. So same again I'm going to use is equals to FV. Why I'm writing FV? Because I want to know the future value. Go to this function, write the rate as 6%. Don't keep on typing 6% there. Just select the cell which has the particular percentage rate. Then the period is 4. PMT is 5,000. The PV is 0. And the type. In type you have to write 1. After writing 1, you've got it in dollars. So your students see, just look at my cursor. Here you can write it in numbers. Is this clear, students? So this is annuity due. You have to, how did you use it in Excel function? Just in type category, you have written it 1. So you have got this future value for annuity due, and this is for annuity deferred. Is this particular problem clear, students, in Excel? Yes, students? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, for multiple unequal cash flow. Okay, so the problem states that the present value is 1000, 1200, 1300. Rate of interest is 10%. This is for 3 years, 2 years, and 1 year. Again, what you will do is just write is equals to FV. Okay, here they're first asking rate. So rate, comma, the period. Okay, either you can directly write the cell numbers here, or you can go in that table also where you have to just select the cell numbers, or directly do here. I will show you this as well. So the period is 2. PMT, is the PMT there? PMT is 0 since PMT is not given. That is, the annuity is not given. So 0, comma, the present value is given as 1000. Okay, and then comma 0, and just close the bracket. So I'll show you the same in this particular uh, table. So rate is B5, period is B6, PMT is not in the problem. See, if no information is given in the problem, just write there 0. PMT 0, present value is B4, and type is 0. So this is okay. You get this. Now, for the same thing, should I keep repeating this? No. Excel provides us easy way where no need to repeat the calculations again and again. So what you have to do, just everyone pay attention. Here you have to do Control C. That is, you have selected that cell. Then select those cell where the values have to be pasted. So values have to be pasted here as well as here. And what you have to do is Alt ES. You have to paste the formula. So just click on formulas, click OK. So you have automatically got the future value at the end of year 2 and at the end of year 3. Now, we need to know what is the total future value. So is equals to, when we have to sum up these three, 1, 2, 3 has to be added. So again, Excel has given us one formula with which you can add, and that formula is nothing but sum. Take the sum, open the bracket, from year to year you have to add it. That means you have to add B8 to D8, you have to add it. So just select that particular cells which has to be added up, close the bracket, click on enter. This is how you get the total. Is this particular problem clear, students? Using Excel. Like the other way too, it is clear because already manually we have done this. But using Excel, is this problem clear? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, a quick revision. Okay. Suppose using Excel, I want to find out the future value. What formula I have to use and what are the steps I have to follow? Can anyone tell me? Yes, students? Yes. How do I solve future value problems using Excel? So number one, what do I do? Wherever I have to paste the future value, okay, there I write is equals to, I take the help of the functions that are already inbuilt in Excel. So I take the function of future value. I write is equals to FV. I open the bracket and I provide data to the system and close the bracket. After clicking enter, I will by default get the future value that is required. Is this clear? Yes, students? Students, are you all there with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, everyone must be having laptops at home. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, whatever I'm solving in today's class, I want that you all take the help of Excel and try solving it using the Excel functions. Next is how to calculate the present value. Same, we will see for single cash flow, multiple equal cash flow, multiple unequal cash flow. So what you have to do first, when the problem is given, just write down the given information in this format. So the future value is 10,000, the interest is 10%, period is 1 year as per this particular problem. How do I calculate the present value? Again, Excel has given us what? Excel has given us the function to calculate the present value. So just write is equals to present value, open the bracket. After opening the bracket, either here it is given, first you need to write rate, then comma, then the period, comma, then PMT, that is annuity if there, otherwise write 0, comma, the future value, comma, the type. Okay. Otherwise, if you're finding this difficulty, just click on FX. You can fill the information in this particular table. So what is the rate? Rate is 10%. What is the period? Period is 1. PMT is 0. Future value is 10,000. And you click on OK. So you get the present value as 9,090.91. Is this particular part clear, students? Yes? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, students?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, suppose I had to calculate rate. For example, I have to calculate rate. Suppose this was unknown. This was not given in the problem. This was unknown. And all this information was given, that is the future value, present value, and period. So can anyone help me in understanding how should I use the Excel function in order to calculate the rate of interest? Yes, can any student help me?
Is equal to rate.
Okay, go slowly, okay? Because you have to help me solve. Is equals to rate. Then what I need to do? After
Select
rate,
the cell. FV.
where do I select? After rate, what I need to do? I have to open the bracket, right? Or click on tab?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
After this, what I need
Select
to do?
FV.
As you tell, I'm going to select. First, do I need to select FV? First, what thing I need to select? Here, what is given down? First, you have to select N per. That is nothing but number of period.
Period.
Then first,
Period
if I
1.
okay, suppose if I'm finding difficulty in doing this, then what I need to where I need to go? Suppose I'm finding difficulty in understanding this, then where can I find the chart where I can directly just plug in fx? What do
Formula
I?
function.
Very good. Now n period. What? Tell me which cell am I supposed to select for n per?
C6.
Which cell am need? B6. Very good. PMT. What do I need to select?
0.
0.
Very good. PV. PV which cell I need to select?
B8.
Very good.
B8.
FV.
B4.
B4.
Very good. And I just need to click on OK. So I get the rate of interest as 10%. Is this clear, students? Okay, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you'll know how to solve. So
Yes,
from
ma'am.
next tab onwards, I will ask you all only. Okay. So now multiple equal cash flow. Okay, it is. So what you need to do now, you all are expert in knowing the problem and giving me the elements that what figure stands for what particular element. So Mr. X will receive 1,000 at the end of each year up to 5 years. Rate of interest 10%. Find the present value. So what we need to do, we need to just write the data first. That is cash flow is 1,000, interest 10%, period 5 years. Quickly tell me with the help of present value, how do I need to solve this? Any one student can help me. So first, how do I begin? Quick, students.
Is equal to
Is equals to. Next.
PV.
B.
Next.
Open bracket.
Next.
Uh,
5.
Next, what I need to do?
B5 cell.
B5. So I select B5. Next, comma. I have to give a comma because see here they didn't
0,
give.
comma 0.
N per I first I need to see first see here it is given the odd. I
B6.
have to write B6. Very good. Comma. Next.
0.
Next what I need to do? PMT
0, ma'am.
0. PMT 0.
1000.
PMT is nothing but your cash flows.
Ma'am,
Okay.
1000.
Series of
Ma'am,
10,
1000.
10,000 ma'am.
B4. B4. B4.
very good.
B4.
Comma. Comma.
Bracket
0,
complaint.
Comma. They're asking one more type. So comma 0.
closing bracket end.
Okay. So I got the present value as 3790. Is this clear? But if I want to see it in the table, I can see this same thing we have written in the form of table, or you can go in the order that is already been given there. Is this clear? Okay. Next is going to the present value of multiple unequal cash flow. Okay. Quickly tell me students, how do I solve this? Only first if I solve what do I need to solve each of the period individually, or if I solve one I can just copy paste the formulas in others. Okay, so
Yes,
tell
ma'am. Copy paste.
okay, so first I need to solve for at least one particular period. So tell me quickly, how do I solve this? Tell me
Is
students.
equal to
Yes,
Is
PV,
equal to
yes,
FV.
open bracket,
yes.
Bracket.
First what do I need to write?
B5,
Yes, then
B6,
do I need to give a
comma,
comma or I can just
comma,
Comma
okay, next B6
B6,
comma
0,
B4.
0,
PM 0. Next, because we're solving
comma,
individual. Next,
B4,
next. See, if it is at the end of the period, you are going to use 0. If it is at the beginning of the period, you're going to use 1. That I already told you. If it is a deferred annuity, you can, like if you're using chart, you can leave that chart blank or put 0. But if you want to find for annuity due, you have to write here 1. So what I'm going to do here, write 0. Okay,
0,
because it is at the end of the year. So 0. Then what I need to do?
close the
closing
bracket,
Then after this,
enter.
click.
enter,
Very good.
Enter.
Now for the second, third, fourth, fifth year, do I need to solve it or what do I need to do? Can anyone
No,
tell me?
ma'am.
Copy
Tell me
paste
what
the
should I do?
formula.
I copied this. Now where I have to paste, I have to just select that cell and what do I need to write? How do I need to paste it? Either there's a shortcut or what do? You just click and you paste the formulas. Here the option of formula paste is there. So click on that. So you got this. Now if I want to take the total, how do I need to take the total students?
Is equal to sum. Is
Equal to
equal
is
then
to
equal to
sum.
sum,
sum. Then
bracket, open
and
bracket,
then
select the
B4 to number of cells.
B8 to
B8.
B8 to which?
F8.
Very
F8.
very good. So we got the total. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now
Yes, ma'am.
suppose the same problem was at the beginning of the year. Then what only one change what I need to do here is, can anyone tell me?
Type type 1, ma'am.
I had to write here
Reading.
1. Instead of 0, I have to just write a 1. In case of in type, I had to write 1. That is the only change I have to do. And the Excel will automatically solve the problem for me. Is this clear? So students,
Yes,
Yes,
value,
ma'am.
future value, present value, it's very simple when you use Excel. Even in decimals, it is very simple. You just need to select the cell, just need to give data to Excel, it will calculate by itself. Okay, you need not do any calculation here. Just use the formulas. Next, we will do a sum on loan amortization. Okay, so here just in short, if I tell you this particular problem, it is that the loan is for 10,000, taken for 10,000, rate is 9%, year is 3. So first, what we need to calculate, students, always in loan amortization, what is the first thing that we need to calculate? Yes, students?
Annual installment.
Annual installment. Now we know that there's a formula for annual installment, manual. Okay, that is present value divided by present value annuity factor. But Excel is giving us a ready-made formula. So the formula is, just click is equals to, okay, just write is equals to and just write PMT. Now PMT, as I told you, is nothing but it is a constant payments, that is a series of cash flow it is. Okay, so what do I do? PMT I write and I open the bracket. Now, what it is asking me? What is this PMT asking me? It is asking me rate. What is the rate? I'll write it as 9%, comma. What is the period? Period it is 3. So I will write B6. Now, what is the present value? Present value is 10,000, comma. Future value is not given. I will write it as 0, comma. I'm going to write again it as 0. Okay. Enter. So I've got it in dollars, but so I go here and I change it into number. Is this clear, students? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, after this, I prepare what? What do I do after this? How do I prepare a loan amortization schedule? Can anyone tell me how do I prepare a loan amortization schedule?
Year
What are the,
installment,
so you need to write everything. You need to write here, then your I installment, then
installment, interest,
Interest.
interest, then
principal,
principal repayment, then
outstanding balance.
your outstanding balance. Is this clear? Okay. Now, how many columns do I require for this? One is, sorry, rows. 0, 1, 2, and 3. Is this clear? So what we will do is, we will just, okay. Can anyone quickly tell me what am I supposed to write in annual installment column? Yes? What am I supposed to write in annual installment column, students?
B8.
I need to write B8. So that is a 3950. So I will round it off, students. Okay, 3950.55. So I'll just copy this and as it is, I will paste here. Okay, next. Your outstanding balance will be nothing but your 10,000 before. Okay, now how do I calculate interest, students? So is equals to, interest is always calculated on the outstanding balance, 10,000 into your percent is 9%. Okay, so E12 into B5. Okay, now how do I calculate principal repayment? What do I have to do? I have to just write is equals to AI minus the C13. So that is B13 minus C13. Okay, and how do I calculate outstanding balance? It is nothing but outstanding balance of the previous, that is E12 minus D13. Is this clear? Do I need to do individually for every year, or Excel is giving me and function that I can directly quickly copy paste this? So what I will do, I will just copy this entire thing I'm copying, students, and what am I going to do? Just paste here. So I will just right click. After right clicking, there is an third option in paste. I'll just show you. There's third option here, that is paste the formulas. So I'll just click on paste the formulas. Just a second, something has gone wrong here. This is, okay, this we have to write it as, Okay. Did everyone understand this now? So what I will do is I'll just click on this, and there is an option to eliminate the decimals. See here, decrease decimals, increase decimals. If you see my pointer, so I will just decrease the decimals. Is this clear, students? You just
Yes,
solve
ma'am.
it for the one first row and then just copy, and this just you have to paste special, students. Here paste options are there. The third option is the paste the formulas. If you paste the formulas, you will get this. Is this particular problem on loan amortization clear using Excel? Yes, students? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
suppose even if it is given for 20 times, like 20 months or 50 months, it is very easy for you all to get the answer by using Excel, because all you need to do is just solve by using one particular putting formulas in one particular row and just copy paste the formulas in the succeeding cells and succeeding rows. So you will quickly get the answer. Okay. Have you all understood how to use the Excel functions for the present value and future value, students? Yes? Yes, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me ask you one simple question. Suppose I want to find out, suppose cash flow was unknown here. Suppose I want to find out the cash flow. I've just altered. So this is annuity deferred and this was annuity due what we sold. Suppose I want to find out the cash flow. Cash flow was missing and I want to find out the cash flow. How do I calculate the cash flow using Excel? Can anyone tell me? Did you understand the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can anyone help me in how, suppose this was unknown, this we are not aware about this. We just know that the rate of interest is 6%, period is 4, and the future value is 21,873. How do I calculate the cash flow using Excel functions?
Is
Can
equal to
anyone help?
PMT.
Is equals to
PMT.
PMT,
Open bracket.
open,
Rate for 6%.
hmm,
Period 4.
next, present value,
0.
next, future value,
B8.
next. This again is come
0.
in dollars. So what I will do is I will just put it in numbers. So I've got the cash flow as 5,000. Correct. So whichever student has answered that, very good. So is this clear, students? Yes? Yes, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have learned totally in Excel, we have learned how to calculate future value, present value, how to calculate the rate of interest, how to calculate the cash flow, that is annuity. Then how to take a sum, okay, how to calculate a sum, how to add up the numbers, and how to just use put formulas in one particular row and copy paste it in the succeeding rows, and no need to repeat the calculations again. So is did everyone understand all the problems on compound and simple interest and present and future value and loan amortization using Excel? Yes, students? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, one more last question just to know whether you'll have understood. Suppose if it is annuity due, okay, if it is annuity due, then what I need to write in type,
1.
and if it is deferred annuity,
0.
0.
what does N per stands for?
Period.
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 Do I
Yes,
do
ma'am.
I need do I need to write in the order given in the Excel, or I can write my own order?
Order given in the Excel.
Very good. Now, the functions, in which category is this? In which category is this future value, present value, rate, everything falling? It is falling in the category of financial students. Okay. Did everyone understand the logic? Why I have written minus here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because it is an outflow of cash. Because when we're depositing money in the bank, money is flowing out of our pocket, so it is minus. Okay, and if you write here plus, you will get the future value in minus. Is that because it can either be receipts, or it can either be payment that you're going to receive. Sorry, it can either be receipts that you're going to receive, or either it is a payment that you're going to make. That is why plus and minus. Okay, students. So we are done with the computer lab portion in respect of calculating the present value, future value. Okay, you can practice this. You can practice this at your home, okay, by using different sums that we have in the class. And if any doubt, you can come back to me. So thank you so much, students. We are done for the session for today.